there, it's Hillary and welcome back for another Creative Faith video. Today I'm going to show you a flip through of my garden journal, and then we're going to go out back and I'm going to do a little garden update, my first month gardening, and then I'm going to insert some footage from a couple days ago when we harvested our first little batch of mint and made some really yummy mint tea. So I'll insert that footage at the very end of this video. And so if you're wanting to see how I set up our garden and how I set up this notebook, I have a whole YouTube video about that I will link in the description box below. And you can get this A5 size dot grid notebook on Amazon. And I'll have this linked down below, and this is what I'm using as my garden journal, but of course you could use it for any type of journal you want. You could use it as a prayer journal, a gratitude journal, for Bible study notes, sermon notes, but I am using it as a garden journal. And so I have this garden, it says journal, and then I added garden using these little Scrabble letters that I have as a freebie on my blog, and I'll link that blog post down below. And then I have this verse, those who work their land will have abundant food. And then I started off the journal with a prayer, giving it to the Lord, and it says, gardening is fun. And I used some of my Hearts printables, and this is a really awesome printable that I use all the time, and it has just hearts in all sorts of different colors that are perfect for your projects. And so I'll link that printable down below if you want to check that out. Alright, next we have the Bible verses about gardening page, and I've added a few verses to this page since I filmed the first video, and I mean, I only really have spots for 2 more, so I might need to make a second page, second spread in here with more spots for verses. And in here I used my green Mugs printable. Next, I have kind of what I gathered supply-wise in May, and I ended up getting some more things too, but this is kind of my original start, so that's good to kind of know what I did. And then I have where I put the original 5 things that I planted. Since then, we've added a few more, which I'll show you in a moment. And then here's a list of all of my kind of wish list of things that I would like to grow. So then this is a page that I added. So this has the date I planted everything. And so we have the first 5 are ones that you saw in that first video. So basil, mint, cucumber, pepper, zucchini. And then we added a tomato plant. And my aunt was like, you have to try growing tomatoes, they're really easy. And she gave us the cage for it and the plastic tub. So we just needed to fill it with dirt and get the tomato start, which we picked up from Home Depot. And then my friend from Bible study, she grew everything from seed. Maybe not everything, but grew a lot from seed. And she gave me watermelon and pumpkin starts. And so I'll show you those. The pumpkin are alive last time I checked, but the watermelon died. But she said her watermelon died too. So that is what it is. Learning lots of good life lessons from gardening. And these are in very hard soil, and they're on the side of the house. They're in the ground. That side of the house I thought would get sun, but I don't think it gets maybe enough sun because of the shadows of our house and our neighbors. But we'll see how the pumpkins do. And then I printed this picture of the 5 original pots that we had. And then this is from my Saved by Grace collection. It has these really pretty flowers, which I thought were very perfect and fitting to go along with the theme. So I'll have that printable linked below. Next, I have a page. I did a little thing of how to make mint tea. So this is what we did when we harvested our mint and we made tea with it, and it turned out really, really yummy. I have this cute picture here of our tea, and these two images are from my summer mugs printable, so I thought that was really appropriate, a little mug of tea to go along with our tea recipe. And then I used my plants printable, and I'll link that below. And I used it to kind of document some things God is teaching me about growing things. So I've been thinking about the keys of sunshine and water, and how God is light and living water, and we need Him. Good things take time to grow, waiting on God's timing. Teamwork. My husband and I are helping each other, taking turns watering and caring for it. And then I asked my husband, what's something God's been teaching you about our garden, through our garden? And he said, provision. God takes care of us always, and has from the beginning, which I thought was really sweet. So then I printed off a bunch of pictures from our gardens from the very first day I planted, and then this is the side of the house where the watermelon were and the pumpkin are. This was from the night we made the tea. Take a cute picture, and then you can even just see, like, this is the zucchini. In 2 days it grew so much, and it's been really cool to watch that. And then we also have these beautiful flowers in our garden. We didn't plant these. These are actually, all these pictures are from our front yard, and it's so beautiful. So that is what is in my garden journal so far. And I know some of you, since I posted the first video, said, I want to start a garden journal. So I'd love to hear or see pictures of yours. You can always send me an email, Hillary, Hillary, @creativefaithco.com, or an Instagram message, because I would love to see those. So let's go head outside. It's been pouring down rain today, so they don't look quite as beautiful, but here are some of our very beautiful flowers. Isn't God just the best artist? And then over here, we just have tons and tons of whatever this is. So pretty. Now we're out back. This is our cucumber. We had to move it to a shadier spot, and I actually thought it was gonna die, but it is coming back to life. Look at the little flowers. So, I mean, you can see a lot of the leaves were super crispy like those ones were, but it is still alive, and that's very exciting. So I think we'll have some good cucumbers. This is a pot that my mom got us, and it has just totally exploded with flowers. It is super pretty. When she gave it to me, it was like probably this big around, the purple flower, and now it's so big. And then this little guy is an old family thing, so that's neat to have in our little yard space. I'm gonna insert the clip of that my husband filmed with this little garden update. We can see the tomato that we added, and wow. Look at that zucchini. But let's head over to the side yard, and we will see about the pumpkins. And I feel sad about the watermelon, but that is what it is. So here's the watermelon, all shriveled up. And then the pumpkin are still up. They're not growing as fast as the other things that I have planted, but there they are. So I'm going to end the video now by inserting the clips from when my husband was filming a few days ago, and I hope this just inspires you to get outside, to try something new. We are learning a lot, having fun, and having some failures and some success, but seeing God's hand through it all. So definitely check out the other gardening video that I posted earlier, and be sure to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up, and enjoy the rest of the vlog with the tea and the harvesting and some sweet times together with my husband outside. So enjoy.
Watching the sunset. Wow, look that pretty. And tonight it's gonna be our first harvest. We're gonna pick some mint to make some tea. Look at that. This thing is growing and growing.
Show the zucchini.
Yeah. Look how the zucchini are going. Probably have to put it somewhere else. Looks this huge guy going. It's going to the ground. And this other over here falling out of the pot. There's our pepper plant. So it's having some flowers, and I'm pretty sure those are peppers going out. I don't know, but it's doing something. And this is, what is that, love?
Basil.
Basil, yeah. This is basil. It's ready to use too. So now we are gonna pick some of the biggest leaves. Like this one right here.
Do you remember the name of the mint?
This is Hillary's mint. That's for the name. I'm pretty sure it's very, very good. Best mint we can ever have. Here we go.